Hi, I'm Ray Singletary with Conscious School Leadership, where we're here to support you with the tools necessary to be the best school leader possible. Today's topic is for school leaders moving into a new role next year. So the question today is, what do I say during that first meeting with my new team? Now, we all know first impressions can be critical and challenging. However, if you're able to come off as you want to be perceived, then it's going to set a foundation for you and your team moving forward. So today I'm going to share with you some tips that I learned from a book called No One Understands Me, and This Is What to Do About It, from Heidi Grant Halverson. And she shares some tips that I believe I want to share with you, and I think they're going to be very powerful for you during that first meeting and making a great first impression. So the tips that she shares is two ideas. One is about competence, and two is about warmth. And saying that you need both in order to make a great first impression. So competence is saying that I know my job and I know it well. Warmth is saying I'm approachable. You can come and talk to me and you can trust me. So if you're able to display both, then you're going to set a great foundation for you and your team moving forward. So I'm going to share with you 4 things that I like to talk about in order to share both competence and warmth. The first thing is background. The second thing is philosophy. The third thing is communication style, and the fourth thing is the plan. So, for your background, I think that shows competence and warmth. And that's because you're going to share some of your family information, you're going to share some of your pride points in your career, and you're going to share some of your challenges. And this is going to show your team that you're vulnerable. They can come and talk to you. They're going to understand the person behind the role. The second thing is philosophy. And your philosophy shows your competence. You're going to display, this is what you value. Here's where you want to go with your team. And this is going to help them understand your expectations as a leader. The third thing is your communication style. For me, this was a little tricky, and sometimes I missed this, and it was a big error for me. And I want you to learn from that, because I have. So communication can also show your competence, because you're going to just share with them the flow of communication, the information coming from you to them, and how they can get information to you. And they're going to have an understanding of your communication style, which is probably going to be different than the manager or leader they had before. And then the last thing is the plan. Now this shows competence and warmth, because your plan is going to say, this is what I'm going to be working on over the next few days, weeks, and months. However, I would also make a suggestion that you set up some times to meet with them individually and plan that during this plan, because this is going to give them an opportunity to have one-on-one time with you, and you get to know them behind their work and who that person is. That's powerful. So again, the key is having warmth and competence, because if you just have competence, then yes, you're telling them that you know your job and know it well. However, you're not saying you're approachable. So that can miss out on a little bit of trust. If you have just warmth, yes, you're saying that I'm approachable and you can come talk to me. However, then they're going to question, do you know the job? Do you know what you're doing? So my hope is that you try these 4 things and put them into practice so that you can have a great first impression during that initial meeting. You also might have some topics that you want to share with me or others that watch these videos, so please share them in the comments below. because here at Conscious School Leadership, we're here to support you in being the best school leader possible because your school and your community deserves it. So again, thank you for your time, and I can't wait to see you next time.